What's going on, guys and girls? I'm back. I'm back with a review today on this new device now that I have my voice somewhat back. I probably still sound like crap, but I sound better than I did a couple of days ago. I was coughing, I was hacking, I lost my voice, the whole 9 yards. And I had just finished doing a vlog saying that I was sick and that's why I wasn't around, which I had a stomach bug at that time. This time I got some sort of bronchial problem. But I'm able to do a review today, and today I'm reviewing the Asmodus Minikin version 1.5, an improved version of the original Minikin. This one does 150 watts instead of 120 watts, and as you can see, the doors are different color, so on and so forth. But before we dive down on this, I just want to give you guys some specs, like I always do. And the wattage range in variable wattage mode is 5 watts to 150 watts, like I just said. Wattage range in temperature control mode, though, is 5 watts to 120 watts. This will read resistances down to 0.1 and read resistances up to 2.5 ohms. Your max output voltage on this thing is 7.5 volts. Your output peak current is 35 amps. Temperature control range in Fahrenheit is 212 to 572 degrees. And in Celsius, it's 100 degrees to 300 degrees. And it supports, regular power mode, temperature control. And this also has TCR and TFR modes. And they all have memories. Like you can set it for like 5 different memories in each one. And also, you could charge it. As you can see, it has a USB charger. I didn't see anything anywhere on the website or in the manual about any firmware upgradable. You can use it to charge it, which I don't recommend. I actually recommend with a series is to take them out and externally charge them. But if you feel comfortable charging it, then go ahead and do it. So why don't we do this? Why don't we take a dive down? And let's get to know this just a little bit better. I'll navigate through the screen. I'll show you the TCRs and the TFRs. And then we'll come back up on FaceTime. We'll vape on it. And I'll give you all my thoughts. Join me, shall ya? Alright, guys and girls. Here is the packaging that the Asmodus Minikin 1.5 comes in. There's your code of authenticity, Minikin. There's their symbol. And then over here, I like this. It shows that you got to be 21 or older to buy this. I believe that's just out in the state of California right now. But most places it's 18. I've seen some reviewers with boxes that said 18, but mine says 21, so that's what we're going with. Then on the back, it shows you the specs that I already read to you. Opening up the box, your mod would be right here. Then you get some goodies. You get your illustration of what your battery should look like, which I don't recommend in any device using any batteries with torn casings because it could be potentially dangerous. Then you get your user manual right here, which is a lot of stuff in here. And then you get your Asmodus warranty card. Alright. And then also I have this out because when you open up your device, you get a USB charging port. And here it's the device itself. I got the nice candy red one. Open it up, there's the 2 batteries. They come out like this. And that's what the battery sled looks like. There's not really a battery sled. You would think that the batteries would fall through, but they really don't. We'll put the batteries in now. And don't force them in. Just gently place them in. Should always do that with every device. And then this has no magnets or anything. It just fits on there nicely. See? No magnets or anything. It just fits into place. You want to click it 5 times to turn it on. It'll say Asmodus, and then your screen will come up. As you can see, I'm vaping at 60 watts. It's a 0.16 resistance, and you see the battery of both of the batteries. And then when you press the button, it'll show you voltage. And yes, guys, as you can see in the background, my cat just jumped up on the table. Usually I would edit it out, but you know what? I'm not even going to. All right, so click it 5 times, and you'll go into the screen. So system on, you can either turn it on or off. Mode select. It's either power mode, temperature control mode, TFR, TCR. And then brightness. It goes from 0 to 10. See, that's at 0. And that's at 10. And then exchange on or off. What exchange is right now it's off. So my lettering is white and the background screen is black. And if I turn it on, the lettering is black and the screen in the background is white, which on camera you can't really see the lettering that well until it dims like that, but I think it uses more battery that way. So I just like to leave that off. So what we'll do now is we'll select modes. You have power, temp, TCR, TFR. So let's go into temperature control. So here's all the wires you have. Starting with NI200, SS304, SS316, SS317, SS430, and titanium. Now, I've seen other reviewers review this, and I've looked up online, and it says it does a variety of different wiring, including gold, alloy, and doing temperature control and Canthal and temperature control and all different wires. This one doesn't have it for some reason. I tried to research it. I couldn't find anything on 2 different versions of this. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but on this one it only has those metals. But you know what? I'm not really a power mode guy. I just wanted to point that out to you guys. So right now I'm in temperature control mode. And right now, as you can see, I'm adjusting the wattage. So in order to change that, if I want to change the temperature, what I do is I press the up and down button at the same time. I'm trying to do it on camera for you guys. There we go. And it blinks. So when it blinks now, when I press the up or down, I can change the temperature, as you can see. And also, if I press the down and fire button, I can lock my resist. It will read the resistance and lock it. And if I press the up and fire button, it'll lock the device. So now I can't do anything. Can't even fire it. Let's get back into power mode now. And there we go. So I want to show you this. Here is your 510 connection. Spring loaded. Very loose. Check this out. This is going to be a con. Look at that. That's the atomizer. And it's screwed all the way down and it's tight. I've looked online, and a couple other people have been having this issue too. It was on one of the forums I looked up, and I don't know what's going on. I tried to fix it. I tried to go in. I had a shop do it, and they just couldn't get it because it was the way the wiring was soldered to the nut that tightens it. I can't tighten it. So that's that. But it still works. The tank's not going to fall off it. The finish is very nice. This is kind of like a plastic feeling to it. Overall, it's light. It's about the size of a pack of cigarettes, I would say. It fits nicely in my hand. I have no issues putting it in my pocket. But also with the atomizer, all of them, as you can see, there's just a slight gap. That's another con right there. Even if that wasn't moving, it still wouldn't sit down flush because the connection protrudes out a little bit. But that's about it, what I have on this thing. So why don't we take it back up to FaceTime and vape on it, and I'll give you my thoughts. And I'm back. That was the Asmodus Minikin version 1.5. So let me start off with some cons. My first biggest con is this. Oh, Asmodus, what are you thinking? It's loose. It's like when I first found out about that, I thought my tank was loose on it. So I went to tighten it even more. It was an avocado, and what happened was I tightened it so much that I actually ended up unscrewing the atomizer and got juice all over the place. Then I realized that it was just a connection, that it's loose. That's a big con because it rattles. And another con with this device is that connection, whether it's loose or not, it protrudes just a tiny bit. And so what that does is all my atomizers that fit on here have a small gap. Now, to me, that's not really a big deal. You know, to some people that is, though. That could be a deal breaker for some years. Some years like, you know, your atomizers to sit flush with your device. Understandable. I just want to point it out. And another maybe subjective con is my version doesn't have all those metals like it's advertised in the website. And like other reviewers had, like with all the metals. It just has your basic Ni200, your 4 types of stainless steel and titanium. I don't know why, but that's just the version I have. I just figured I'd mention it. Other than that, I like how it's small. You know, it's about, it's a little bigger than the Sigelei 213. See, I have them both here side by side. And the Sigelei actually is smaller. But still, this does fit nice in the hand. It is lightweight. But another con is it's not firmware upgradable. I didn't see anything anywhere about firmware upgrades. Maybe it does, but I didn't see anything. So my final thoughts on this, it's okay. It's not my favorite device. I originally got it because I thought I was going to like it because it was small. But I don't like the rattling of the atomizer, and I don't like the fact that I can't tighten the nut underneath because they have wires soldered to it. I'd have to disconnect them all and resolder them, and that would just be too much. But I will have links in the description below to where you can get this. I'll also have links below in my description for the Right to Vape campaign. And I'll also have links in my description below to my Facebook, to my Instagram. And like always, advocacy. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. That was just a quick review on this Asmodus. If this thing broke on me, would I go out and buy another one? Probably not. It doesn't appeal that much to me, except for the size. It's just, I don't like all the things that are wrong with it. But, you know, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. So please like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll catch you next time here on Habitual Vapors. Have a good day, everybody.